What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cooking with Kang. So today I'm making some Costra tacos. Now I've first had this taco at this place in Dallas called Chilingos, and man, I'll tell you, it was freaking amazing. But basically, what it is cheese. I'm gonna use this Mexican style cheese. I know, I got it from Trader Joe's. But pretty much, it's basically cheese that you melt on the griddle or a pan. I'm just gonna use a nonstick pan today, and basically you fry it or you cook it until it gets crispy. And so what they do is they wrap the meat. So here I have shredded chicken. Here's the chicken skins. But yeah, I got this pretty awesome. It was a full rotisserie chicken, but now I've kind of been eating it in the last few days or so. But anyways, I got it at a local taqueria. They do the smoked rotisserie chicken, and it's pretty freaking yummy. And they put these little jalapenos in there. So what I'm gonna do now is I already got some of the toppings already cut up. I got the lime, cilantro, and white onions. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop some of these jalapenos. I'm gonna put it in. And basically what I'm gonna do is basically just heat this up, and then I'm gonna wrap it in the cheese, or have the cheese wrap all this meat and then put it in a taco. It's gonna be freaking delicious. But anyways, I'm gonna cut up some of these jalapenos. Don't really need all that much in terms of seasoning, since the chicken's already seasoned pretty good. But I like adding these. It makes it a little bit more spicy, give it a little more kick. All right, and so over here I have a non-stick pan. I'm gonna start heating it up. Turn on my camera here. All right, start heating it up. Don't really need oil, so what I'm gonna do is basically, this is the chicken skin. All this is chicken skin. Lovely, right? But I'm basically just gonna start heating up and rendering some of the fat out of the chicken skin. And I'm gonna just basically use that, and maybe add a little bit of oil to see how it goes, and see how much oil comes out from this chicken skins. But I'm gonna start rendering out the fat from this chicken skin, and then I'm gonna cook the rest of the chicken meat in this. Then I'm gonna pull it out. Then I'm gonna fry the cheese and then put the meat back into it. All right. So as I'm getting that heated up, so let me actually turn this up higher. Let's crank that heat up. Let's crank that heat up all the way. All right. And so, only thing left to do now is to cut this avocado. I'm just gonna wash my hands real quick. Cut up an avocado. You don't have to put avocados in there, but I do like having avocados in tacos. Alrighty. That's a pretty avocado. So, scoop it out with a spoon. Here we go. Lovely. Starting to hear that chicken skin sizzle, and once I start wringing some of the fat out, and I don't want to burn it, but I do want to get the skin a little crispy. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? All right. My hands. All right. Don't want it to get this too hot or burning, so let's start stir frying it around. See? You can see the fat starting to come out. Start seeing the grease from the chicken skin start rendering out. Let that go a little while longer. Yeah, over this past weekend, went to Jonesboro Road, and they have this great taqueria down there. That's where I got the rotisserie chicken. Also next door, they had a tortilla, and they make these little tiny blue corn tortillas, and yeah, they're actually pretty good. Kind of small though. Kind of wish they were a little bit bigger, but I'm gonna use 2 per taco. You kind of want a little bit of girth to this taco, because once you put all that stuff in there, you need the flour, the corn tortilla to be a little strong. But yeah, so I'm gonna do 2 of them like this and make it a little bit longer. All right. turn the heat down just a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's not too much oil here, so I'm just add a little bit of oil. Trying to get this skin a little crispy. That's just the goal, just to get it a little crispy. Because if you don't get it crispy, then it's just kind of like chewy pieces of chicken skin. All right, that's looking pretty good. All right, let's grab all this goodness and put it in there. And now all they need to do is just heat it through. You just need to heat this through. Because you're gonna heat it up a little more once you melt the cheese on there. And once you got it to like this kind of state of just stir frying it a little bit, I'm gonna throw the tacos in here just to heat them up. And there's a little bit of oil right here. And this taco is just gonna soak that oil up. And the taco shell, the taco tortillas, you just need to heat it up just a little bit. You don't need to make it crispy or anything like that. Yeah, so that's the thing about this Costra tacos. It's not a very common style. I've only had it at the one spot, Chilingos in Dallas, and I'm like, man, I wish every place did it this style because I'm telling you, it's freaking amazing. It's basically melted cheese, and you fry it until it's a little crispy, so it's like this texture of just instead of just being melted cheese. All right, so that is heated all the way through. Okay. So this, I'm gonna pull the meat to the side. Now we'll be adding that into the pan here in a second. I'm just gonna cover it up so it won't get too cool. All right, so here's the magic right here. You need cheese, and I'm just using this Mexican style blend. You can use pretty much kind of whatever melty cheese, like you can probably use cheddar. But these cheese that has oil, you'll see the oil will start coming out of it, and then it'll fry. It'll basically fry the cheese until it gets crispy. So I don't know if it's cheaper cheeses that do this. I feel like certain cheeses won't do that. But I know this cheese, see how the oil is starting to come out from it? Ooh, I'm making a mess here. And that's what you want. See how the oil is coming out? That means that it's gonna fry it real crispy. And you almost wanna use the cheese as like a second tortilla. See that? See how it's starting to get real crispy on the edges? That's what you want to see. All right. So once that starts to happen, you put the meat back into the cheese. And that's all you really got to do. You just got to do that until it gets crispy. See how it's starting to get crispy on the edges like that? That's the good stuff. That's what you want. And once you see the crispiness, you're gonna start wrapping it. See that? So it's almost like a little burrito. See that? See that? It's like a little burrito. Nope. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so freaking amazing. You just put that right there on top of the tacos. Okay, now that's a little big. I probably went a little overboard with that one right there. It's probably a little big for that one taco. I'm gonna do this one a little bit smaller. But that's all it is. It's basically you just fry the cheese until it gets crispy. That's all you want to do. And you want to just spread it out big enough so you can roll it up like how I did like I did before, like a tortilla. But like I said, I probably did that one a little bit too big, so I'm gonna make this one a little bit smaller. Yeah, I think with this size, if you had bigger tortillas, it would be fine. But since these tortillas are so tiny, that's probably a little bit too big. So hopefully this one will be smaller. But yeah, that's all it is. You basically fry it until it gets crispy. And that's the goal. And it tastes so freaking good because you have this texture. Inside there is still melted cheese. And outside is this beautiful crispy. There you go. I'll go ahead and turn the heat off. Yeah, see it? Little crispy bits on the side. That's what you want. And just roll it up. Roll it up. See, that's probably more the proper size for these little taco shells with these little tortillas. So yeah, I kind of went a little bit overboard with this one, but this one's more proper size. All right. Turn off the camera. All right. Let's top this beautifulness. Look at this taco. Oh, man. All right, so I have some. Start off with the avocados. Let's just get a little avocados in here. Oh, yeah. Just a couple pieces of avocados. Get the onions. Cilantro. Now that is a pretty taco. Wash my hands. All right. Avocados need a little salt, so I'm gonna add a little Old Bay, my go-to. Okay. And then the secret sauce right here. This is running low, but if y'all not on this jalapeno sauce from Trader Joe's, I'm telling y'all y'all missing out. This stuff is just like the jalapeno sauce that they have at a lot of those taco spots, those taquerias. They'll have it's not just regular like tomatillo salsa or the red salsa. This is just basically just jalapenos and oil and a little bit of salt, and they just it's pretty easy to make. I'll probably do a video making this one day, but yeah, it makes everything taste so freaking good. Bam. And there you go. Yeah. Costra Tacos. Would you eat this? I bet you would. Have you had this? If not, you need to try it. It's freaking amazing. All right. I'm going to switch cameras, and I'm going to show you guys eating this. Peace. All right. Got the tacos here. Dying to eat it. Haven't eaten anything all day. But yeah. Look at this. It's so crispy. All right. Let's go in. That's freaking amazing. The crispiness from the cheese. You know, everything else is soft. You know, you got soft tortillas, you got avocados, the crunch from the onions, the jalapeno salsa, and it's actually jalapeno sauce. I'm telling you, y'all need to get up on that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching Cooking with Kang. You know what? In the comments, let me know. Is this something you guys want to try? Because you need to try this. It's super easy to make and comes together super fast, and it just elevates the regular taco to like 11. I'm telling you. If you like cheese, you're gonna love this. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching Cooking with Kang. Peace.